Hi guys, I'm Megan Lane, the intuitive actress, and um, ignore my hair. It's being really naughty tonight. I know it's going to be bad. So anyway, I was just talking with a friend. I was at Thai food. We got our paws and claws done. We got mani-pedis. Every once in a while, it's kind of my tradition with a friend of mine. So, hey girl, hey Ash. So I just wanted to talk a little tiny bit about trying to force things to happen versus letting them happen, allowing them to happen. In fact, it's even more about aligning with the things that you want in your life. So, I've been talking about this a lot, especially with my intuitive friends or professional psychic friends. And we always have like really interesting discussions about what we think about life or what we see with energy. And we've all been talking about this one. This one's been a hot topic the last couple of months. And we've been talking about how when you really want something, sometimes you can have like the death grip on it and like smother it to death, you know? It's almost like a fire when you really, really want something. This is kind of law of attraction stuff. When you really, really want something, sometimes you can get nervous, anxious, or kind of do too much, and it can freak people out, or like it gives off a weird vibe, and also it can kind of smother the flames. Things need a little bit of breathing room. Also, sometimes you're just not feeling up to something. Sometimes you're just not feeling ready, and sometimes that's okay. We try to like be perfect all the time or go go go, and sometimes you need to take a step back and process or give something a minute for another puzzle piece to come in. It's almost like I tell people like sometimes their perfectionism or wanting it all at once is like wanting to have a puzzle done immediately, and it's like no, the pieces come in one by one, the answers come in one by one. Your career comes in one project at a time sometimes, or sometimes you need to fill in certain puzzle pieces for the other ones to make sense. For example, like you know how you do like the border first, like good puzzle people will do this, like you do the border first and then the fill in the middle. But if you're trying to start in the middle with like all the blue pieces that look alike, it feels nearly impossible. So it's really important when you're trying to align with things to like honor your natural cycles, and that's your energy cycles, your body cycles. Like if you're tired, you need to rest. And if you are feeling a surge of energy and creative flow, then you need to push harder during that time. You need to be more creative and put more output out during that time. The thing that's interesting, it's happening now for me and a lot of you, is I don't know, there's something magical about this time where if you've been working for years towards something, a lot of people are getting windfalls right now or are about to get windfalls right now. So if you feel like you're frustrated, but like you've been working really, really hard and putting in the time and having a good attitude too, not being a victim, watch your windfall come because it's happening for so many of us right now. And for me, what's weird is I've been getting contacted out of nowhere from stuff I did 10, 15 years ago, like I want to work with you again. And it's happening a lot. So I'm like, okay, like it's very cool. Like, and these are people I love to work with. I love to create with. So a lot of things coming back around from the past, a lot of opportunities reconnecting, a lot of connections happening now for all of those of you who've been working really, really hard towards something. So the reason I'm coming to you with this message tonight is I just wanted to tell those of you who are discouraged, you never know when something's going to turn a corner or you're going to get a long held answer to a question you've been wondering about. Things come back in divine timing. So it's not about trying to push the river, it's about trying to go with the flow of the river. If you're paddling upstream and making things really hard for yourself, yeah, you're going to be really worn out and exhausted. But if you can keep going with it, even when there's obstacles in the way, you kind of steer around them, or you get out and walk for a while. Whatever, if you portage, if any of you canoe, you portage, you carry the canoe over your heads. When things get like you can't pass, you find ways around it, but you don't try to paddle upstream or try to push the river. That's the flow of the universe. What you can do is try to steer your own boat. So if you're feeling stuck or lost or kind of frustrated, see where you might need to make a little redirection or adjustment in your life and start small. Just do one piece at a time and start putting the puzzle pieces together. Pretty soon it forms a big symphony. It forms a big synthesis, something incredible, greater than the sum of its parts. So it does happen, and it doesn't happen all the time or all at once. There are times when the puzzle pieces just aren't fitting that you're trying out. That's okay. It's an experimentation process, and you'll get there. So just keep putting pieces together, and eventually you'll see the big picture. I hope that you all have a great night, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Talk to you next time. Bye, guys.